Lovely, jubbly, just tricked you there. Sudden. That's got to be reviewed, especially on the Perfectdraft Pro. And this is quite a lot heavier. Especially when I went to oh, Jesus. Good afternoon, people. Ooh, it's cold. A couple of issues trying to find another Stella glass.
Indeed.
We found one, but the wrong one. And then trying to work out the kegs because they're all in the mix and match here, wasn't it? Anyway, I know some of you requested the can, but I didn't want to buy 4 cans. But people keep asking for the can, so maybe we'll end up doing the bloody can as well. But I got the bottle because, well, I don't bloody know why. Because I got the bottle because I didn't want to get lumbered with another 4 cans.
Okay, so yeah, this came from Tesco's, wasn't it? It
was on the £2 a bottle if you buy 3 with the cider we just done. So yeah, 4.6% ABV, 660ml, and we're going to put it with the UK Stella and see where we go from there, isn't it?
Yeah.
As I say, I'll probably end up doing the bloody can because since I've got the bottle,
everyone's asking us to put it against the can. So, yeah,
I'd have thought
we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I'd have thought that wouldn't make much difference, the can and the bottle, but I don't know. You know, I'm not a Stella man, as I keep saying to everyone. I tell you what, I've been all right Stella head, haven't I, at this rate? So I'll put some...
You get some UK brewed Stella from the PD in there, and I'll stop pouring this one.
Okay, and it's the top one, being the UK, not the middle one, being the Belgium, not the bottom one, being the Francicana, not the one in there, being Corona Zero. See?
Indeed.
Hey, I've got it all worked out here, haven't I? See, I'm not as silly as I look.
I think.
Right, I won't fill this up in a way, innit? Fill it to the top, I don't really need to, do we? There we go. Blimey. I'll tell you what, it's been lively. One thing I must say with this...
it has been, isn't
I
it?
haven't filled it because I can refill it if we need to anyway. Can't I?
Yeah, indeed.
I just didn't fill it up. It's half a keg used on reviews here, isn't it? And we still want to try and do Beck's and Hasselroder somehow against the UK Stella, but I don't know how we're going to do it because they'll all tally in with the new keg that's coming out hopefully next week.
Hopefully.
Yeah, that's the general idea of it. The problem is we have to finish that one and finish that one. It's a long story.
It is indeed. Okay, so looking at these, yep, same again, same colours, same sort of carbonation. It's a little bit more foamy on the bottle, the head.
What do you mean it's a little bit more foamy on the bottle?
If you look,
I thought it was...
this looks foamy, whereas this kind of looks bubbly.
Yeah, I'll get
you see what I mean?
I thought it was a better head, that one, though.
It is.
Yeah,
it is a better
well
head
bubbly,
for me.
look. You see the machine?
Yeah. So, looks wise, yeah, looking very similar.
Yeah, there was something said on the last video. I think that sometimes on the camera it looks different.
Yeah, someone did say the colour looked different, and I think that may be just to do with the camera lights and angles and that type of thing. But to the naked eye, they're looking the same colour.
Definitely. And the carbonation's pretty much the same as well. Unlike last time.
Yeah.
Although if they were going on more carbonated, you'd say this one this time, wouldn't you?
Mm. Right, so let's have a smell.
But I mean, if that's anywhere near that at £2 for 660ml at £37.90 now, that's gone back up to. Ooh.
Mm.
That's how I didn't fill it up. I didn't see the point. I don't drink them afterwards. Just him himself drinks both of them. I tried to drink one yesterday and it just wasn't. It was a bit early in the day for me, being a connoisseur.
Okay. The aroma is pretty similar as well, although I'm getting a tad more malt from the keg.
Oh, blimey. Yeah, I think they're much for much. I was never going to pick up a lot from that anyway, but as I say, Maybe it should have been the can. I don't know. But I'm not getting the skunkiness from the bottle that we did get from the Stella Unfiltered.
Yeah.
Tasted like a bloody pot, didn't it?
It did.
That actually smells alright.
Yeah, that doesn't smell bad. It's
better than them dodgy cans you drink.
I don't drink them very often anymore.
Oh no.
4.6 puts
the Polish one's cheaper, she said.
And it's stronger.
Oh, and it's stronger, of course.
Okay.
I say no more, people. I say no more. Right, so we're going on that first. So this is the bottle rather than the keg. And anyone that hasn't got a PD that's watching this, I do apologise, I say, if we're boring you, but they were asked for. I've done the cider one in between, haven't I? And we will do some more, obviously non-ones mixing in. Oh.
That very much for me tastes like a generic lager. It's, yeah, there's not a lot going on in there.
That's poor, isn't it? There's no way that that's brewed when people are insinuating, is the word I think, that they're brewed together under the same thing. Not even close, without even trying that. Brewed in the UK, AB InBev.
No.
Yeah, it's not even close.
No, straight away.
Without even trying.
I'm sorry, but...
I'm not sorry, it's telling the truth.
Okay, this could be any generic lager, if I'm being fair. It's watery, the mouthfeel is so light, there is no complexity there at all. It could literally be anything. There's not anything that you can pick out and say that it identifies itself as Stella by that particular taste. I'm not even getting the Pilsner kind of kick or bite at the end, really at all.
Pretty much, for me, that reminds me of the cans. I don't think there's any point in going down the road.
Down that road. I stopped, to be fair, I stopped drinking the cans. I just found that they were so watery on the mouthfeel that they weren't a good representation of what I believe Stella should taste like. And
it has a slight bitterness, but it has a horrible aftertaste as well. There's something when you swallow. I do get a bit of bitterness, but then I'll just.
Now you taste this one. The flavours there, the malt there. You go through. You're getting a nice little bit of citrus. There's a little bit of kind of graininess there, and then it finishes off with what I feel is a typical kind of Pilsner finish. It's dry with a bit of a bitter bite to it.
Yeah, that is making that look damn good.
Really good.
Because when you put that against the Belgian one, it's not as good. Although, as we've said in previous videos, although not as many differences as what people would say, but for me, that is bigging that up. You know, there's no way that that's anything like that.
That's so watery on the mouthfeel. That really is. There's no real defining taste there at all.
No, that's so much better. It's smoother. It's cleaner. Everything, even to the aftertaste, isn't it? That just compared to the bottle there, that is just flowing through you, and that is bringing.
You've got a nice sweet malt taste that it begins with. You have got that hint of slightly herbaceous kind of taste in the middle, slightly citrus, ending on a Pilsner dry bit of finish.
That's top drawer compared to that.
It's not really. I can't really compare them. They taste like two different beers to me.
And there was someone in one of the beer groups that said you can't tell the difference. That is a complete lie.
No, I'm not saying that particular person's lying.
No, that's not even close.
If you've gone
Get
and
over
taken
it.
the bottle or the cans, and
No, it's not close.
you're sat there drinking them, but I suggest you go and do the head-to-head, because this is when you're oh, well, I'm sorry, I can't. I really can't.
There were some other classic quotes, but I'm not going to go into some of the quotes I've read throughout the week, even as the week's gone on, but that is no representation of that.
It's not the same.
That and the Belgian one, there's a lot of similarities.
It doesn't taste like the same drink. This is just so watery, it's so lacking. It's barely a step up from some of the alcohol-free beers that I've drank. It's
it does. It has a horrible aftertaste, doesn't it? I'll try one more time.
just think
That's poor.
they've just ruined this drink in the UK by taking away the guts of it.
Yeah, it's like the one. That's like the one we have in the Witherspoons. It's absolutely diabolical. Is the word. And like I say, anyone that has any indication or clue of beer, I know we've all got our own taste. I agree with that. We're all different. Reviews are somewhat subjective, but to put that along that and that other rubbish is no way. It's just wrong. Yeah, it's not the same as the Belgian one. We've done the video, been there, got the t-shirt, but it's so much better than your stuff there. It's not even close, is it?
No, that's my genuine opinion. I'm not going to go out and I don't do these to recommend or not recommend things. I'm just giving you my personal opinion. In my personal opinion, as someone who's drunk Stella for years, this is no longer a good representation of what Stella should taste like. It for me, it's very generic. There is no real flavours there at all. It's just a bog standard lager, and it could be any one of them, any one of the two ones. In comparison, the UK Brewed keg is giving me the flavours that I would expect from Stella. It has got that bitter tone on the end, as we talked about. It's slightly different from the Belgian Brew, but it's still leagues ahead.
It's not close.
From what I'm getting in the glass here, in my opinion.
I'm not a Stella fan, as a lot of you know, but I could drink that. You know, I could drink that again. I've drunken with you many times. As I said many years ago, I was bang into Stella when Stella was Stella, not this stuff we get now. But that's just a joke, isn't it? That's, oh God, £2 for that. See me coming, didn't they? Bloody idiots. As I say, judging that the can's worse than that, everyone says, I don't think there's no point in us going any further.
Well, as you know, I don't bother with them anymore, and I used to drink them.
I mean, a blind test maybe with the English and the Belgian one, you could do that still, but there's no point in bringing that into it.
There's no point. It tastes like a different drink for me.
All it's going to do is put you off the flavours of them, depending on what way you do it. There's absolutely no point. So that is leagues ahead.
There you go, that's my findings on this particular head-to-head. So, thank you for watching.
What can we say? I haven't bored too many people. As I say, we've basically done what everyone asked. As I said, if you haven't got Perfectdraft, you probably will be watching this far through anyway. So, thanks for watching. Bonjour.